Hey everyone, I'm here to share some delicious Thanksgiving side dish ideas that will be a permanent place at your dinner table as well as in your heart. I would also love it if you would click the subscribe button down below, click the notification bell to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of these awesome videos that I have in store for you, because I want to make sure that you guys have a timeline filled with terrific content. The first side dish I have to share with you is the classic green bean casserole. So delicious, so good, and so rewarding when all the table is filled with smiling faces because of your delicious creations. To make the green bean casserole, you will cook a package of green beans that can be frozen or canned. Once they're cooked, you will then dump them into a bowl, and you will add a can of cream of mushroom soup, or if you do not like cream of mushroom soup, you can also use cream of chicken soup. You mix the green beans with the can of condensed soup. You do not add a ton of liquid to it. You can add about half a can's worth so it becomes more pliable. You will then dump that into a casserole dish, and after you dump it into the casserole dish, you will add a container of crispy fried onions because they add some nice crunch to this delicious dish. You bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes until it becomes hot and bubbling. So good, so delicious. Another wonderful dish there that we do a lot of at Thanksgiving time is we do some baked macaroni and cheese, which is also very, very good. You will boil a box of macaroni noodles and you will drain them. After the macaroni noodles are cooked, you will then also dump them into a bowl and you will start your cheese sauce. To make your cheese sauce, the easiest way to do it is you will start off by making a roux. A roux is simply equal parts fat and flour. I recommend doing a half cup of butter and a 4 tablespoons or so of flour so you can have a paste-like consistency. And after you do that, you will turn on the heat and slowly add in your milk so you will have a white sauce, and you will add some shredded cheese to it. I like using a combination of mozzarella cheese and sharp cheddar cheese. So good, so delicious, but do not add the whole bag of cheese. Add in about 3/4 of each bag. After you do that and you mix that into your bechamel sauce, you will then heat that up until the sauce is bubbling. Add in some salt and pepper. Very good. I also like to add in some garlic powder because garlic makes things delicious. After you do that and the sauce is heated, you will then add that to your drained pasta. And after you do that, pour your macaroni and cheese into a baking dish. Add some shredded cheese on top, the reserved quarter of the bag of the cheddar and the mozzarella. And you can also even add some delicious breadcrumbs on top too to make it even more crunchy and delicious. You will bake that in the oven at 350 degrees until hot and bubbling for about 20 minutes. Also a very good and delicious dish. And we also like to do some very delicious macaroni salad. The way we like to make it is we boil a box of macaroni noodles, and if you don't want to wait for them to cool, which nobody has that kind of time or patience, we like to then, after the noodles are cooked, pop them into a strainer and run them under the cold water of the faucet until the noodles are cooled. Then you will dump them into a mixing bowl, and we like to add some of the turkey to it there from the Thanksgiving feast. You will take some of the turkey there that has been sliced up, and I like to cut it into cubes to make it very easy to eat and enjoy. And once you do that, you take your cubed up turkey, and you will add that into your cooked, drained, cooled noodles. And I like to add some mayo into mine, but I use a combination of half mayo and half sour cream, so I'll use half a cup of mayo and half a cup of sour cream. Hey, Married Life Vlogs! I'm sharing some terrific Thanksgiving dishes there, side dishes, so then everyone can have some new dishes to try at their table. And right now I'm talking about how to make a delicious macaroni salad. So after you have the half cup mayo and half cup sour cream, you'll add that into your noodles and cut up turkey mixture. After you do that, I love to add some black pepper and some garlic powder and onion powder. I don't like using a ton of salt in my food. It is still just as delicious, and it is absolutely amazing and so good. After I combined everything together, you will have a delicious macaroni salad, which you can also make it taste even better by adding some dill relish to it. I love dill relish. I love that it's sour and tastes so good. And after you combined the mayo, the pepper, the onion powder, and the garlic powder, and the relish into your noodle mixture and your cut up turkey, you will then put that in the fridge for about an hour at least, so then everything gets chilled and it tastes even better, makes a wonderful side dish that I absolutely love. Because as we know with Thanksgiving, you will have Thanksgiving the day of, as well as Thanksgiving part 2, part 3, and if you're lucky, part 4 with all those delicious leftovers. You will have meals for a month. Kidding, but you will have meals for a long time because of how delicious Thanksgiving food is. And the best part is you can share all of these amazing, delicious recipes with your friends and family, so they will become staples at your friends and family's tables as well, because they are so delicious, so good, and so much fun to make. I figured what better way to enjoy this wonderful video than sharing some delicious side dish recipes, because it is so hard during Thanksgiving to think, let alone come up with Thanksgiving ideas there for side dishes. But thankfully I've come up with some ideas for you, so you don't have to. I really hope you enjoy trying some of these wonderful side dishes, Married Life Vlogs there. I love to inspire people, and I love sharing some wonderful content with everybody. I would also really love it if you hit the subscribe button down below and click on your notification bell to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any of these awesome videos that I have to share on my channel, because I love to inspire others, and I love that my content is inspirational to others. There's no better feeling in this world there to see how incredibly inspirational your content is to other people. It means the world to me. I'm grateful for every one of my subscribers that I have. I really appreciate you. And the last side dish I am going to talk about is scallop potatoes. Delicious, so good, and so much fun to make. The best way I know how to make these is you will take a few potatoes. I use about 8 to 10 potatoes, and I will peel them, and you will cut them into slices. This is much easier to do when they are raw. And after you do that, you will add your sliced potatoes into a pot of boiling water. And after the potatoes are added to the boiling water, oh, that'll be so much fun, Married Life Vlogs, there to go to the Dollar Tree. There's so many good things to find there. I hope you find some amazing things at the Dollar Tree, because there are so many wonderful finds to find, especially during the holiday season. Best of luck to you and Carson. Can't wait to see what you find. And after you have the potatoes cooked to where you can put a fork through them without a lot of effort, that's how you can tell potatoes are done cooking. Dump them into your colander and use my favorite trick of running them under cold water. Super simple trick, super easy, and makes for a super quick way to cool down food without having to wait 100 million years to be able to enjoy the delicious, wonderfully cooled food. And after you have the potatoes cooled under the cold water, you will then start making your white sauce. And to do that, I'd use half cup of butter and about 4 tablespoons of flour. You put that on a small saucepan in the stove, and after you do that, you will wait until the butter and flour mix together, and after you do that, add in a cup of milk slowly while whisking so the sauce doesn't get lumpy. And after you do that, season it with some onion powder, garlic powder, and some black pepper. Like I said, I do not like using salt in my recipes. It's not needed there because you can create so many more wonderful flavors by using other seasonings besides salt. And after you do that, you will dump the sauce onto the cooled potato slices and dump that mixture into a casserole dish. Sprinkle the top of it with some shredded cheese. I like to use sharp cheddar and mozzarella. And after you do that, you can even season it a little more if you would like with onion powder and garlic powder on the top of it. After you do that, place that into the oven. The preheated oven will be at 375 degrees, and you bake it until it is hot and bubbly. So good, so delicious. Definite crowd pleaser, so good, and will be recommended and raved by everyone who tries it. I hope these wonderful Thanksgiving dishes will provide you some wonderful inspiration for your next family gathering, and you can also enjoy these any day of the week. It does not have to be Thanksgiving to enjoy these sensational side dishes. I am so happy to have everyone here at this live stream. It means the world to me. I am really happy to be able to share these wonderful inspirational ideas, and it's amazing to see how much they help everyone and are enjoyed so highly. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and follow me on my social media. That'll be linked down below. My Twitter is Comedy Addict. My Instagram is Comedy Creation. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and click the notification bell to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I plan on doing a few more live streams this month and until the start of the new year, because I've got some wonderful ideas. My next live stream will be some wonderful Christmas gift ideas to make your shopping time a lot easier and a lot less stressful, because anytime we can make things stress-free, we do it. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I hope you'll try these wonderful side dishes and let me know in the comments down below what your favorite side dishes are for the holiday season. I would love to know, because I love learning about new recipes and sharing them with everyone. And I also will love to know how you guys like my side dishes there that I've suggested, because they have been a staple in my family for years, and I couldn't think of a more wonderful way to show thanks and appreciation than to share them with every one of you. So until next time, sensational smiles go for miles. Be sure to subscribe and stay a while. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, subbies.